Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. I post Monday through Saturday. And today in this video I'm going to talk about my top 5 biographical films. Now, I love biographical films. They're like one of my favorite movies to watch because I love learning the history of someone's life and what made them famous, and I think they're really, really cool. And I just think it's fascinating with history because I'm kind of a history nerd for those who don't know. I love learning what someone did to make our world different, and I think it's really, really cool. And if you guys have any favorite biographical films, let me know down in the comments below which ones they are, and if they're ones that I have not mentioned, let me know what they are. Mentioned in this video, let me know what they are. Or if you like any of the ones that I mentioned in this video, then please let me know. So I'm going to get started. So number 1 on my list would have to be October Sky. Now this one's a pretty cool movie because this is about Homer Hickam Jr., who was famous for his fascination for rocket science. And I'm also going to use my phone, so I apologize if I look at my phone a lot throughout this video. I don't mean to do it. I'm just doing some research. Yeah, he was famous for, like, rocket science when he was, like, he was famous for, like, his love for rocket science, and he was, like, a NSA, engineer and stuff, because when he was, like, in high school, he was really into, like, rocket science and stuff. Rocket science, and, he and his friends became like famous rocket builders, which is really, really cool. And I think Jake Gyllenhaal does a good job playing Homer Hickam, and I think Hickam Jr., and I think that's awesome. Number 2 on my list would have to be Cleopatra, and this is the one with Elizabeth Taylor. I was about to say Taylor Swift, but Taylor Swift's not that old. So the reason I like this one because I love how it shows the history of Cleopatra and her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, or is it Anthony? Is it Anthony or Antony? I'm not sure. If you guys know how to say it, let me know down in the comments below. And I love that shows her life and how how good of a ruler she was, and how popular of a ruler she was, and how she lived her life during that time, and how her relationships between Mark Antony and Caesar, and I think that's really neat that it shows who she is. Number 3 on my list would have to be The Rookie. The reason I like this one because it's based on a true story about a teacher. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I was texting my friend really quick. The reason I like this one because it talks about a famous person who was famous for changing his careers from like a teacher to a baseball coach to a baseball player and everything, and I think that's really, really cool. Because like he changed from like teaching, I don't know what he taught, but he was like a high school teacher, then he became like a baseball coach, and then he became a baseball player, and he was just pretty famous for that, and maybe he was the first person to change his careers to 3 different careers. I am not sure, but I think that's really, really cool. Number 4 on my list had to be Bonnie and Clyde. This one I actually watched in film class my 2nd year in college. I had to watch this for film class, and I thought this was a really interesting movie because it shows Bonnie and Clyde, how they met, how they became famous, and how they became famous for their crimes and what happened to them and how they passed away. And I like it shows like their crimes and what they did and everything. I really like that about this movie, because it shows like pretty much what happened to them and everything that went on in their lives when they were on their like crime spree. Number 5 on my list had to be Stand and Deliver. Now this one's a pretty good film. This one talks about a teacher who worked really hard to teach his students calculus, and how he teaches them math and has them work really hard, and he helps them through their math skills and stuff, and he works really hard to help them pass this famous, most complicated test. I forgot what they're called. One second. Sorry, I'm just texting my friend. And I like how it shows like he put a lot of effort into teaching his students math and calculus, and how he worked really hard to get them to pass this famous test, which I can't remember the name of, so I do apologize. Okay, so those are my top 5 biographical films. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But before I finish this video, I want to say thank you all for your patience, for waiting for me to make more exciting videos, and I'm very sorry I haven't been too YouTube friendly. I was kind of like getting my channel organized and Christmas presents and everything, so I'm glad you guys were all patient, and thank you all for understanding why I haven't been filming very much, and I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you all so much. And again, thank you all so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I post Monday through Saturday, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!